Let's bring in our Jets reporter, John Liu. So, John, last Thursday, Rick Bowness said he knew what he wanted to do and what he was going to do. What led him to his decision to retire again?
Oh, it was the emotion of losing in Game 5, Glenn. That Rick Bowness said that when he came off of the ice after the Jets had been eliminated, he was unhappy with himself. He was unhappy with the job that he had done, and it was in that moment that he decided that it was time, that he was going to call it a career. He told his coaching staff about an hour afterward, and then on Thursday when he spoke to the media and he made those comments saying that he knew what he was going to do, he said that he was going to talk to his family and Kevin Cheveldayoff, which he did on Friday when he broke the news to the Jets GM. And then the weekend unfolded, and then today when the news came out, Bowness had gotten in contact with some of the players, the ones in particular who wore letters, Adam Lowry, Mark Scheifele, Josh Morrissey, a few other players, so that the guys on the team didn't find out on social media or by a press release that their head coach was retiring. And so that was the hockey side of it. But one very big consideration was personal. And we go back to the beginning of last season when Rick Bowness had a very severe bout of COVID-19 right at the beginning of the season. And then this year when his wife, Judy, she had a health scare. And then Bowness said that he had some other health issues that he needed to have looked at, in addition to a minor procedure that he underwent late in the regular season. So there were some personal things, life-changing events, as he described it, that were a big part of the equation as well. And so, you know, it's actually gratifying, Glenn, to see that a guy who has put 5 decades in the hockey world under his belt, and that he's been with his wife Judy since they were 16 years old, and he's universally respected and admired as one of the true good guys in the league. The fact that he went out on his own terms, that's a nice ending to the story.
Yeah, well put, John. And now, as we look back, what do you think Rick Bowness's legacy will be in his second tour of duty as Jets head coach?
Oh, we heard it from Kevin Cheveldayoff, from Adam Lowry, from Scott Arniel. Whether they were players or on the coaching staff, they talked about how Rick Bowness was so good at building friendships, at interpersonal relationships on the team, about empowering people who reported to him. And so this is the Jets' legacy, that he helped really change the mindset, the atmosphere. And he talked about that last week, that some of the major accomplishments that he was able to undertake, that he was brought in to do, first and foremost, was change the culture. Secondly, establish an identity. And third, get the team back into the playoffs. Well, he ticked all those major boxes. And so that's going to be a big part of the legacy. And it also forms the foundation for what the Jets will do next. Because Kevin Cheveldayoff today, he wanted to make this about Rick Bowness today. He wasn't getting into specifics or timeline about what the Jets are going to do to find a replacement for Bowness, but basically said that Bowness, he's set the template, that the next whoever the Jets head coach is going to be next is going to have to follow the guidelines, take it to the next step for where Rick Bowness has course corrected and steered this team back in the right direction. I mean, one thing that we can say, though, is that Scott Arniel, who was in the mix last time before the Jets decided to hire Rick Bowness, he expressed a desire to be an NHL head coach again. And so he very likely will be one of the candidates for the Jets. But again, he wasn't talking too much about his future. He wanted to make it about Bowness today, and rightfully so, Glenn.
Well, looking forward, a new era for the Winnipeg Jets is about to begin. We'll see where it takes us. He's our Jets reporter, John Liu.